Hey team, Major Foe here, operation of the 5 armies. Japan, turn 11, July 41. We have 2 tech roles, improve factories and improve construction. See what we get there. 7 and 7. Okay, well that's helpful. This one goes away. Stage 2, that'll change the buys a minute. I have $3 left. Let's do another militia. And instead of an infantry, we will do a motorized. Yeah. Okay. So with our purchases, we have 38. We're spending 38. 3 subs. Now we have improved construction. Sub base actually is now $2 instead of $3. That means I need to change a few things up. Just a second here. I didn't think I would roll that, so hello, hello. Here we go. Yeah, okay, so that gets me a Marine, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Um, just a second. I'll change that to a mountain, and that to a mountain. Take that off, and then delete that. Ah, sorry, team. Jeez. Oh, what an absolute nightmare. Okay. I didn't expect to get that. I wasn't prepared. Apologies. Yeah, 2 Marines. Sorry, 2 militia upgrades, saving $1. Here we go. Wow, total nightmare. Okay, so 2 mountain brigades, 1 Marine, 3 subs. Sub base is now $2 with improved construction. 2 militia upgrades. 37 bucks. Ugh. Okay, we are declaring war on, shockingly, the Commonwealth and America. So, no need to roll the dice. I'm attacking the states. At least I don't think there's a reason to roll the dice. Let me. 5. Roll the dice for declaring war on the UK and France. And 10, 21, 22, 23, 24. Quite sure that puts America well over. Yes, that takes them to 63. So we'll be declaring war on both the allied players. Okay, on to combats. I don't think that one goes there. Start at the top. Let's go over here. We have 2 subs in A39. 1 sub's going to move 1, 2, and raid in A36. This 2 just signifies, so I can remember because my brain is small, that I'm at +2 on this. The sub in A39 will go 1, 2, and raid in A30. Same thing. I have a +2 bonus on the orange dice. Moving down. Okay, off of the carrier in P61, the tactical and the fighter are going to go on map here, and they have anti-sub and radar, so it's just a +1 because they have +2 and I have +1, so it's a +1 to the UK dice on this line. So we have 2 aircraft going on that one. Here out of Siam, we have the aircraft going to raid the American line here, and I have a +1 with this dice. Okay, the sub here will raid in P50 on the American line, and I have a +2 on this dice. So that's those ones. That's the rating. Luzon, which is here, we have a tactical bomber off of the carrier here. We'll move 1 to P44, 2, 3 into Luzon. Um, a transport is going to take 1, 2, 3, drop it into P50, and it'll bring 2 Marines. So 1 Marine will go to Sarawak, 1 Marine will go to Luzon. Obviously, I'll do the sub rating first, just in case I do succeed in taking this one. And then the port won't, or the rating line won't be blocked. With that, there's a battle cruiser in this fight that will be doing a shore bombardment from this place. So this one's been used. I could do the non-combat now, but I don't need to. I'll wait. Confuse myself too much. So right now that's 1 transport used. Next transport is this transport's going to come down with 2 infantry out of Kwangtung. 1 is going to go into Luzon. The other will go into Sarawak. Okay. We have a fighter from Siam. It's here, 1, 2, and join that fight. So that's that one done. Into British Malaya, the 97th, which consists of 2 infantry, 3 artillery, and a mountain brigade, is going to walk down into that fight. And then off of the carrier here in P61, the tactical and fighter will go 1, 2, 3, and then the carrier will be here and they can land on the carrier. So both of those aircraft are in that fight. So that carrier, well, doesn't matter. I'll move those later. That's non-combat, non-combat, non-combat. That's Malaya, and that's here. 3, oops. Yeah, 3 artillery, tactical fighter, mountain brigade, and 2 infantry. And all these guys are boosted by the 3 artillery. And then they have 2 militia, 2 colonial, and 2 fortification. And these guys are boosted. So these are at 4s and these are at 6s. Moving on to Burma. 1 infantry will move up from Siam into Burma. 1 infantry from Kwangtung will move down into Annam Tonkin. Into Hong Kong, 2 tanks, medium tanks, and an infantry will move down from Kwangtung into Hong Kong. And that's this one, 2 tanks and infantry against their boosted infantry in the city. Okay, over here we have a destroyer is going to drop 1 Marine into Solomon. A destroyer is going to drop 1 Marine into New Guinea. A destroyer is going to drop 3 infantry. 1 in North Island, 1 in Caledonia, 1 in South Island. So that's those ones. Okay, and then these 2 transports, 1, 2, 3, with the 6th Fleet bombarding. Come here now. Okay, we'll take these 4 units. They will join the 2 artillery and 2 infantry from Siam and go into Cochin China, and I'll use my surprise strike here. It says when I can attack a land zone when I declare war on a major allied power. Well, I'm declaring war on France, UK, and America, but I'm using my surprise strike in this zone. I think I'm all right with that. I've read it a couple times, but we'll see. Pretty sure that's how it can work. I don't think I have to use it against the major power. This destroyer is going to come down 1, 2, 3, and drop a Marine into that army as well. This transport's going to go 1, 2, 3. Pick up the infantry and the Marine from there. Infantry out of Kyushu and the one off Formosa. And drop those guys into Cochin China. So these two infantry on turn 1 are crossing a river as far as I can tell there. It's going through the center of the bubble. I believe it is. We'll roll it up and see what happens. Okay, so everybody else will be at their regular value, but the artillery are not affected, and they'll boost 2 Marines. So 1 infantry will be at its regular value of 2, and the other ones on the first round will be at a 1. And we're facing off against this battle. Whoops. Battle card here. So I'll move all of that stuff down. The transport here, 1, 2, will also drop 2 Marines into that territory. So it's 8 Marines, 3 infantry, and 2 artillery versus 7 infantry and 1 militia, 3 artillery, and 3 AAA guns. AAA guns are just there for cannon fodder, obviously, at this point, as there's no aircraft coming into that fight. Okay, I think that's all the attacks. 2, 5 heavy cruisers, so 2 battleships and 5 heavy cruisers. So this heavy cruiser will come down and join those folks in that territory. I might as well do this now, that way it's done. The 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 2 light cruisers and 3 torpedo boat destroyers are going to stay here to block that sea zone, just in case things don't go well in these territories. I guess I'll leave it for now in case it does go well. So let me just put that back. I might be successful here. We'll see. Okay, think that's everything attack-wise. So I'll bring all of these units down to the board. So these folks are just cannon fodder. These artillery are usually at 3s, but in the first round they're at a 2 because it's the surprise strike. Same thing, that militia is usually at a 2, and these guys are usually at a 4, so I'll leave them where they belong. In round 1, they roll 1 less because of the surprise strike. And then up here, we have 6 Marines and an infantry at regular value. These guys on the first round are here. Artillery and 2 boosted Marines are here. We also have the 2 battleships and 5 heavy cruisers. So I guess I'll do the same thing then, just so it's... And then I just have to remember after round 1 it moves up. Okay, I think that's all the combats. Non-combats in the works. Alright, let's start way over here. Rating on this line here, we are at a +2. And that one's completely maxed out. So right now that's 3 damage. On this line, same thing, +2. +2, that's 2 damage. Okay, so that's 5 total off of America. Over here we have the sub at a +2. And 6 plus 2 is 8, minus 5 is 3, so I think that maxes this line as well. Yeah, that line is also maxed out. Okay, and then the other one would have been the C plane with a +1, and we would have evened that up. So that is that one done. Okay, go over here. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 off of America. So that brings them down to 41. Okay, over here, automatic is this one, and this one, and this one, this one, and this one. Okay. And then that's still there. Here we have two planes rating this line. So the first plane at a +1, that completely maxes that line. And that's 2 off of Anzac. So they go from 7 to 5. And, well, it's +1 on theirs, so yeah, I'm incorrect. Right? See, that's why math sucks. So 6 minus 5 is 1, so 1 damage. So the second plane at a +1 for them is there, maxed. So that is 2 damage off of that line. Okay. So I did that correctly. 7 down to 5. Yep. What's next? We'll do here in Sarawak. That's gone. Sarawak has a fighter, a marine, an infantry, and a militia at 2. So these two are at 1s, I think, in the first round. Looks like mountains. Fighter at a 6 versus the militia at a 2. Miss, 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 miss. Okay, we go again. Now I think we're 2s. 4, 4, 5, 9. Misses all around. Again. He hits with a 1 for sure, and he hits with a 2. So the infantry and the militia are both killed. And Sarawak falls. And the militia scores a hit. If it is mountains the whole way, the infantry did hit in a 1, so I think we're still good there. So those ones go away. Where are we at next? Okay, up here in Luzon, we've done the rating, so now we can attack the mainland. We have first strike at a 3 with the battle cruiser. That's an 8. That misses, so that's no good. Then we have the tactical at a 7. That is mountainous for the whole way, so these two are at 1s, and he's at a 2. So, see how bad this goes. Tactical hits with target select. Militia misses, so he's dead. Dead. He's still there. We need one of those there, and both of these guys survive. That one's done. Up here in Hong Kong, into a city. So target select on a 1 for the infantry. Both, and I think it's mountainous city as well, by the look of it. Yep. So tanks at 5, infantry at 1, and the infantry they have is at a 5 with a target select. So 2 hits and 1 hit. I lose a tank, they lose an infantry. And Hong Kong falls. Okay, great times. And Tonkin goes. Burma goes. Let's save that crazy for later. And I think we're into Malaya now. So we have, I'll bring these guys down just in case. Don't mess this up now. Okay, in the first round, these guys are at 4s behind the fort, and these guys are at 6s. I have 3 first strikes at 2 in the mountains. Yep. And we'll see how that rolls out. All misses. They have 2 first strikes at 5. And they were successful on 1, so I will lose the infantry. Now I better lose the artillery. Crying out loud. Need all the help I can get here. Okay, so I lose an artillery. Their first strikes are done. So in that case, I think I can only boost 2 of these, which will be the mountain brigade and the infantry. So the first infantry is at a 1, because there's nobody to boost it because the artillery is gone. The second one is at a 2. That's a hit. The mountain brigade is at a 3. That's a miss. Fighter and tactical. Fighter in blue, tactical in purple. At a 6 and a 7. 2 more hits. So 1, 2, and 3. So 2 militia at 4. Yeah. Roger Dodger. Okay. Oops. Both artillery go. This is expensive. And 2 colonial at 6. And they get another one. All right. So what have I got left? Yeah. So now they're down to a 4 in the second round. And I have all this. This one was pricey. Okay. So 1 at 1, 1 at 2, 1 at 6, 1 at 7 versus 1 at 4. Idiot. 1 at 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just do it this way. So 1 at 1, 1 at 2, 1 at 6, 1 at 7. So 1 at 1. Use the right button here. Frig that up, missed. 1 at 2 for the mountain brigade. 1 at 6 for the fighter. 1 at 7 for the tactical. Hit. 1 at 4. And he hits again, of course. Okay, painful, but over. Okay, so the 97th is all that's left there. So this is gone. This is gone. This is gone. That was expensive. Put that there. Put the mountain brigade here. And then both of those need to find a new home. Okay, I think the only thing left is this fight, which is on the board. So like I said, these 2 infantry are crossing a river in round 1, as are the artillery, but I don't believe the artillery are affected. Land units except Marines, Airborne, Infantry, Assault, and Artillery class. Yes, so -1 for these 2. Okay, so we have first strike. So we have 2 battleships at 4. 2 hits. We have 5 heavy cruisers at 2. You'll see it 3 hits in total. So without aircraft, I would assume he's going to take the 3 AAA guns. Okay, his first 3 strikes at 2s because it's -1 on the first round of combat. And he gets one, which would be a Marine. So these are done. Whoops. These are done, and these are done. AAA are gone from those. I still have 2 first strikes On the artillery, I forgot to roll. At 3s, they're both a miss. Okay. So his first strike, he hit a 1 with the artillery, so that is a Marine dead. Okay. And then we carry on. So I have 2 infantry at 1 crossing a river. Both misses. I have 6 2s remaining. 1 hit, and I have 2 3s boosted. 1 hit in total. So that is the militia. So they're militia at a 1. That's a miss. Okay. Get up there. They're infantry at a 3. Wow, that was lucky. All misses. So they move up, and they move up. Yikes. I still have the whole friggin' thing to fight. This could be painful. Okay, so they're there. These guys move up over the river. Okay, so round 2. Looking for 2s. That's a 5. All misses. Looking for 3s. I've got 1 hit. I would assume it's an artillery. Guess I should have asked. All misses. So that's gone. This is going to get painful. 1, 2, 3 hits. So 3 infantry dead. 3 dead. Yes, it will. Okay, 1 hit. I would think it's another artillery. And 1 hit. Another artillery. 2 at 3. Both misses. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 7. Three hits. Yep, we are in trouble here. Miss. And 2 hits. So I would assume both of the infantry. There goes the dogs. 1, 2, and 3. More hits. All right, 1, 2, 3. Killed the entire friggin' bunch on the first round. Wow. 1 more hit. Two hits. Okay, I can retreat the 1 artillery. Wowzers. That was definitely painful. Yeah. Okay, so that artillery goes back to Siam. So that wasn't the greatest of days. Yes. So, and then they still have 4 units left on that territory. Okay, on to non-combat. That was super painful. So we did survive both of these. So this stuff is all going to come in. Let me see here. The second fleet will move up. The carrier will go all the way up and join this fleet. So a tactical will land on the carrier. A fighter will land on the carrier. Nope, back to Siam because it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to Siam. The tactical and fighter at a Malaya will land there. Okay. Seaplane will go back to Siam. The fighter and tactical will land here. That coastal sub will come up. This will get deleted. Okay, so that battle cruiser is in this fleet here. All the transports are in that fleet. 2 light carriers will come down to the second fleet. And 1, 2, they can come as well. Destroyer. Yeah. I'm going to put those with that fleet, I think. They'll stay here. Okay, other non-combat movements. 2 cavalry are going to move back down. 1 medium armor will rail. It's quite the bunch standing up there. They probably won't. Infantry is going to move in to Rihi. I'll rail a cavalry down to there. Okay. Didn't get all those. Don't get the bonus. They're here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That seaplane will go to Formosa. 1, 1, 2. So we can go back to Formosa. And I think that's all the mess I've made there. Okay, now that I'm at war with America, unfortunately, those come off. Team apologies for the long video. Okay, so the Marine will go to Siam. The 3 subs into P16, and that sub base will go here on the border of both. We've got 2 militia upgrades and a militia. A militia will go into Siam. A militia and militia upgrade will go to Kwangtung. And the other militia upgrade two mountain brigades there is in Eastern Manchuria. Okay. One last look at the mess I've made. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Boy, that was a painful fight right there. Not what I'd hoped. Okay. Saved $1. We lose the oil as that we are now at war with America. We have 7 plus 4 is 11 bonus dollars plus 40, which would be $51 in total. Plus I saved $1, so that would be 52. All right. Apologies for the long turn. Hopefully I didn't mess up too many things. Oh, messed that up. That was another ship. So that'll go in port here in Kyushu. That guy stays there. They're all there. I don't think I have anything else I frigged up. That's blocked. I own this one. That's there. That's there. Yikes. Okay, I think that's it then. I don't think there's anything else I can move. I'm pretty sure that's all my units. All right, once again, thanks again for watching, and we'll turn it over to UK and France.